MicDrop Stories.
Tommy was a bright little boy with messy brown hair, a yellow striped shirt, and boundless energy. He was curious, playful, and full of questions. But there was one thing he often forgot: his manners. When he wanted something, he shouted, "Give me that!" or "I want it now." He rarely said please, and almost never said thank you. His mom would sigh and remind him gently, "Tommy, use your magic words." But Tommy would roll his eyes. "There's no magic in that," he'd mumble. The strange little shop one afternoon after school, Tommy walked down a quiet street. The sun was warm and the leaves crunched under his feet. That's when he saw it, a tiny, crooked shop he'd never noticed before. The sign read, "Mr. Oliver's Odds and Ends, Magic Inside." Inside, the shop sparkled. Jars glowed on shelves, clocks ticked backward, and colorful toys floated midair. Behind the counter stood a tall man with a white beard, a purple vest, and kind eyes. This was Mr. Oliver. "Looking for something special?" Mr. Oliver asked with a smile. Tommy pointed at a shiny spinning top on the shelf. "I want that," he said loudly. Mr. Oliver raised an eyebrow. I have something better, a gift just for you." He reached under the counter and handed Tommy a small silver coin. On one side it said, "Please," on the other, "Thank you." "This coin is magic," said Mr. Oliver, "but it only works when you use the magic words." Tommy took the coin and looked at it closely. "Magic words?" he repeated. "You'll see," said Mr. Oliver with a wink. "First tries?" The next day at school, Tommy saw Mia with a glittery pencil. "I'll want that," he said, reaching for it. Mia pulled it away. "You didn't even ask nicely." Tommy touched the coin in his pocket. It was cold and dull. At lunch, Tommy saw his favorite cookies on the tray. This time, he tried something different. "Can I please have a cookie?" he asked the lunch lady. Suddenly, the coin in his pocket grew warm. The lunch lady smiled brightly. "Of course, and here's an extra one for being polite." Tommy stared at the coin. It worked. The magic grows. Over the next few days, Tommy used his magic words everywhere. He said please when asking for toys, thank you when someone helped him, and sorry when he made a mistake. Each time, the coin glowed, spun, or warmed in his pocket. People smiled at him. Friends laughed with him. Even his little sister started sharing her crayons. Tommy helped others, held the door for his teacher, and even cleaned up after himself without being asked. Back to a shop 1 week later, Tommy returned to the little shop. "Mr. Oliver," he called, "the coin really is magic." Mr. Oliver chuckled. But it wasn't the coin. It was you. The magic is inside you, Tommy. The coin just reminded you it was there." Tommy grinned. He looked at the coin one last time, then tucked it into his pocket. A new Tommy. That night, Tommy placed the coin in a small wooden box next to his bed. It still glowed a little in the dark. He didn't need it anymore. Not really. He had learned the real magic: please and thank you. Open hearts, not just doors. Moral of the story: using kind words and showing respect brings kindness and friendship in return. That's real magic.